And we're live. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you. I am Seth, and Coach Mike and Mikey is here.
Hi, everyone.
There, and we are Makeup Science Asia. For those of you who don't know, Makeup Science Asia is a makeup academy here in the Philippines, and we offer online courses. Actually, forgive our faces tonight because we've just gone from a marathon of classes, right, Mikey? Okay, so our topic for today is mask proof makeup. How many of you are holding up? Well, how are you guys holding up tonight? I mean, for the entirety of this pandemic, of this lockdown. Comment down below and feel free to join in on the conversation. Hello, Anden Calvadores. Hi, welcome to the stream, you guys. Erica Laruga Imperial says, hello, Miss Mikey and Miss Seth. Hello to you too, Erica. All right. Hello, Bielen Santonino Jabok. Sheila May. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Helen is here. Helen is one of our students. Also, Erica. Right now, Helen is doing an activity for her 102 class, right, Helen? Be sure to submit the activity. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we are confident of about Helen's there. Hello, Vrenny Lou. Welcome to the stream. Right. Kimmy is also here. Hello, Kimmy. Kimmy is also one of our students. We are so happy to have you guys here. Adrian Manansala Salvanera says, hi, Miss Mikey and Miss Seth. Trish Orba si Balbido is also here. Hello, Trish. Sipag naman. Who's masipag really here? All right. So again, the topic for today is mask proof makeup. Right. Feel free to join in on the conversation down below if you have any questions. We will be happy. We will be ecstatic to answer those. Right. Okay. So let's begin. We're going to put on our makeup, our go-to mask proof makeup. Right, Mikey? And how are you going to start, Mikey?
Well, so I've already done my skincare. I clean my face. I wash my face with um the soaps from Ellana. I think that one was the papaya one. And then I already did my toner. I used witch hazel one. And then I did my moisturizer. So I used this Jeju Aloe Ice from the Face Shop. So now I'm just going to do primer with the Ellie Girl Pro Prep. How about you, Miss Seth? How are you going to start your makeup look?
Actually, it's funny. I'm also going to use the LA Girl primer. But yeah, I also already did my skincare routine. I'm actually really into the Human Heart Nature products. I've been into it since March, since the beginning of the pandemic, and I'm still using them. Unfortunately, my skin is still acting up, as with most of us right now. So yeah, it's just something that we have to deal with. But yeah, I would definitely not skip out on primer, especially a mattifying one, because especially since we're wearing masks daily on a regular, we want our natural oils not to penetrate through the makeup and make it transfer to the mask. Right. So we start by applying the primer at the T-zone area where it gets oily earliest, and then feather it out to the perimeters of your face, like so. Here at MSA, we actually really like this one, this primer. I'm sure you're tired of hearing of that already. Make sure to wait a couple of minutes before layering products on your face, of course, so as not to muddle the ingredients together. Okay? So I'm actually going to put on a liquid foundation. This one is from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Matte Cover. And since it's matte, I can assure that I can be ensured that this won't really transfer so much. And I'm not gonna pile it on my face. That's the thing with mask-proof makeup. You don't really want too many layers on your face. If you want to even out your skin tone, just apply a pea-sized amount and deliberately spread it all over your face. How about you, Mikey?
I'm starting out with a corrector, a peach corrector from LA Girl because when we wear masks, nakafocus yung attention on the eyes. No, that's what the people see. So I want to make sure that I look fresh and not puyat looking, not haggard looking. So I want to correct the darkness or the grayness of my under eyes. So I'm using the peach corrector for that. And then I'm going to cover that corrector with a concealer the same shade as my skin. So I'm going to use the Fit Me one. This one is in the shade medium. Yeah.
I totally I'm skipping on the color corrector and just going in with my foundation. For matte liquid foundations, you'd want to work in sections because matte foundations tend to dry up and it doesn't really give you so much time to blend it on your skin. So you don't really want these patches or these dots on your face to stay there. So best to blend it there. So now I'm just finishing up and I'm using a buffing brush. I'm using a buffing brush because I want my foundation to have more coverage. Sheila May is asking, anong shade po yan? This is in the shade 108. This is my perfect shade for our Morena viewers out there. For your reference, I'm in the shade 108 for the matte cover from L'Oreal. I'm just applying building up pigment on areas that I need more coverage.
So I'm doing my base a little more different. So because we're always wearing a mask, I don't see the need to cover or put makeup on this area so much. So right now what I'm doing is just pot concealing. So I put concealer on the areas that I just need to cover blemishes. So there. And then I'm just going to blend that out by gently pressing with a beauty sponge so that it stays where I placed them. Sometimes I also like to do I like to use the matte cover, but I use it differently. I like to mix it in with a moisturizer for a sheerer effect. I have dry skin for reference, so the moisturizer I use, or the one I mix in, this is the Jeju Aloe Ice. This is water-based, so on my dry skin, it evaporates quicker. So ang naiiwan na lang yung matte cover. My shade is in 105 Natural Beige, so I mix in the matte cover with the moisturizer, and then that's what I apply onto my face. And then it evens out my skin tone without looking too much or too heavy. But today we're only spot concealing. There.
I'm also spot concealing. So when we spot conceal, of course, you need a concealer that is a perfect match to your skin tone. For your reference, I am in the shade 35 Deep from the Maybelline Fit Me concealer line, and I want to highlight my under eyes and the center of my face. I'm focusing on highlighting my under eyes because this is the area that gets noticed the most. There. And for your reference, I'm using a lighter shade of concealer for highlighting my face. This is in the shade 25 Medium. And I'm just buffing that in using my same buffing brush. Right there. How about you guys? What concealers and foundations do you reach for the most during for your mask-proof makeup? Kat Moreno says, follower from TikTok. Hello, welcome to YouTube or Facebook since we're also broadcasting this on Facebook. Hello, Melissa. Welcome to the stream, you guys. We are so happy that you're here. Feel free to ask questions. Hi, Carmela Bianca Lapitan Lopez. Welcome to the stream. And right now, I'm just making sure that nothing is creasing by rubbing, not really rubbing, by tapping my BTLA sponge all over my face, like that. We actually really like this BTLA sponge. We've been using it a lot. It's just 199 pesos, and it's really, really soft. It doesn't absorb too much product. Plus, it expands in water. Those are the things that you need to consider when you're looking for a makeup sponge. It has to expand in water, and it shouldn't be too porous that it absorbs a lot of product or too much product. And then after that, I'm just going to set my face with powder. There. I'm going to use the Ellana Mineral Cosmetics powder right here. If you're breaking out right now, mineral cosmetics or mineral makeup can actually do the trick for you. It doesn't exactly add on to your acne. It keeps it in bay at bay there since it has more natural ingredients. It has zinc, and zinc can actually soothe inflammation. Breakouts are inflamed, so do the math. What about you, Mikey? What are you doing next?
Sorry. So I actually changed my mind. I still went in with the matte cover and a little bit of the moisturizer to even out some of my skin. So as you can see, it only gave me a sheer coverage. You can still see part of my skin, and that's okay. So when the moisturizer dries or gets absorbed into my skin, ang may iwan na lang or what will be left is the matte cover. So now I'm going to set that with some translucent powder. The one I'm using is from Ellie Girl because I don't really want any more pigment to transfer onto my face note. The foundation would be enough. That's very, very pigmented. So I want something more transparent. No other colors on the face. You can also use an airlight powder. You can skip on the powder foundation for setting your face because that will add more pigment and that will cause more transfer to your face mask. So on the topic of setting powders, one of your other types of setting powders is your banana powder. We have one also from LA Girl. That one is the color yellow. It's a pale yellow color, similar to the color of bananas. So what it does is when you use it to bake your uh, under eyes, it brightens as it sets your makeup. So it also gives you a little bit more highlight and pushes the features you put the powder onto more. So that's your banana powder.
There. So I just want to add, setting your face with powder is definitely a must, as the display said earlier, because especially since we're using masks right now, it's going to create friction against our skin, and putting some powder on will lessen that friction and would lessen chances of you getting like rashes and breakouts, much like how it works with diaper rash for babies, right? That's why babies or like mothers put on baby powder on babies' butts. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna add some more dimension to the face. Since my face looks super even, I just want to warm it up a little bit. And for that, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics palette right here. This is actually available here at the MSA store. If you're interested, just feel free to send us a message over at Facebook or Instagram. Right there. It has all of these shades. This is really good for pro MUAs for practicing there because it has highlighter shades and different shades of bronzer and contour right here. So I'm just gonna pick up my everyday bronzer shade right here and then place my bronzer at the general perimeters of my face. And that would be right here at the hollows of my cheeks, slightly wider than how I'd normally apply my contour. And then, of course, my hairline. You're essentially just going to leave an inverted U right here, and then the rest you leave bronzed. As you can see, my face is already warmed up. There. Bronzer is also a must have for us morenas. It's an easy ashy foundation fix. All right, so if you find that your foundation is too light for you, you can go heavy on bronzer on the perimeters of your face. How about you, Mikey? What are you doing now?
Sorry, Mikey.
Okay, so now I'm just brushing out my brows with the Fully End from the Ellana eyebrow pencil, and then I'm just going to fill in my brows really lightly for a natural brow look. Oops, sorry. So I'm just doing short hair-like strokes to mimic the look of brow hair. And this is super convenient and nice because you can put this in your bag if you're going somewhere outside if you need to retouch. Actually, you don't even need to retouch with this brow pencil from Ellana because this is waterproof and budge proof and transfer proof. So that's good. That's really nice. What are you using for brows, Coach said? Are you on brows already?
I'm actually going to use the Careline Best Brow Liner right here. If you noticed, I already blushed. I already blushed my face. Still using the BH Cosmetics palette here. And then I'm just gonna quickly do my brows. You know what, guys? Pencil brows or eyebrow pencils are actually a quick way for you to create your brow since it already has a spoolie. Well, assuming that your brow pencil has a spoolie on the other end and your brow drawing pigment on the other end, it is definitely an easy way for you to draw your eyebrows. And then much like um, the Ellana brow liner, right? The tip or the pigment from the Careline one is a regular sized one, and this allows you for a quick eyebrow drawing right there. I'm just filling in my sparse areas since I already have fuller brows right there. And then make sure to blend the pigment in so that it doesn't look patchy. You don't really want to go for patchy eyebrows. Carmela says, I want to enroll there. Yes, we're just waiting for you, you know. We're so excited to have you guys. Queen, hello, Queen. We miss you. Queen is one of our graduates from MSA Swipe. MSA Swipe is our online platform. If you're interested, just feel free to send us a message. Jam says, hello, pretty girl. I know it's Jam. Hello, Jam. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And you know what, guys? Jam is one of our students who are like really, really hardworking. She doesn't stop until she's gotten a topic. Hello, Kimmy. LA Girl Cuba is a good brand for liquid foundation. Yes, actually, it has really good pigmentation and it has a lot of different um, what do you call that, finishes to it. They also have a matte variant and a more hydrating variant. So you have your options, okay? It just depends on your skin type, of course. Right, so Mikey is already using the Vice Cosmetics Brow Gel. I'm just gonna go with my Careline Tinted Brow Gel.
So Coach said she only used the brow pencil because she has full brows already. I need a little help for my brows so they're not as thick as hers. So I'm using a volumizing brow gel from Vice Cosmetics. This has little fibers on it, so it creates the look of thicker hair strands on your brows, and they make them look fuller, more feathered out for a more youthful look. All right. Now I think I'm going to. Oh, who is this? This is Belen Santanino. Sheila May. She says, Hi MSA babes. Ma'am, ask ko lang po kayo, ano applicable brand ng foundation? Nagda-dark siya after 5 minutes i-apply. Oh, okay. Okay. So I think you're referring to acidity. So I personally am acidic. So when I apply foundations or any cream-based products, they turn darker after a few minutes, like you said. So what I do is I go for something lighter upon application so that after a few minutes, it starts to match my skin correctly. So must match siya. So you can also do that. You can go for something 1 to 2 shades lighter. You have to see which one suits you better. And Carmela says, what about Maybelline foundation? The Maybelline foundations are also good. The ones we like to use here are the Fit Me for a more natural finish. That one has a medium coverage. And the other one, for more full coverage, we like to use the Super Stay one. So they're very, very matte, very pigmented, and they're very affordable. You can find them in your drugstores. So I think now I will just add a little bit of inner corner highlight for my eyes, just for a pop of color, pop of shimmer, sorry. So for that, I'm going to use my highlighter from Vice Cosmetics here. This is a really nice champagne shade. I'm just going to use a pencil brush to get a precise application here in my inner corners. What about you?
So right now, I'm just playing with shimmers on my eyes because, as you know, when you're wearing your mask, your half of the face is already covered. So you can actually emphasize your brows and your eyes. You can go for a bolder brow like this one, and you can go for shimmers for your eyelids, like what I'm doing. I'm using the Caroline shadow palette in the slumber party, and it's the slumber party palette right here. It has all of these everyday shades for your eyeshadows. I'm just doing basic eye contouring where I'm darkening up my outer corner and placing a shimmer on the inner two-thirds of my eye, right there. Yes. Uh-huh. We actually already have a mask-proof makeup video uploaded here on YouTube. If you want to check that out, feel free to do so. And yeah.
So now I'm on to my eyeliner. I didn't put too much eyeshadows because I don't really feel like it today. So I'm going in with eyeliner. I think I'll wing out mine, but I want to keep it subtle because the rest of the face is also very toned down. So I'm using a brown gel liner. This one is from LA Girl. I've used it so much na wala na yung brand on the cover. So here it is. It's a brown shade. And while I'm applying it onto my eyes, I like to place it upside down on my table where I'm working so that it doesn't dry up. So now I'm using a angled eyeliner brush just to apply that as close to my lash line as possible. And I'm just going to wing it out here at the end, following the curve of my lower lashes. Like that. And then I'll just go in with my mascara. So
Right now I'm just doing my lower lash line. So guys, if you find that your shimmers aren't so sparkly, you can actually pick it up with your brush and then proceed to spritzing a mist right there just to amplify your shimmers. And fan it out a little bit just so it's not too wet when you apply it on your eyes. Right there. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply some inner corner highlight, much like what Mikey did, because we really want our eyes to pop out. LM is asking, are the makeup available in Shopee, like Focalier and Beauty Glaze, safe to use? Actually, Focalier and Beauty Glaze are legitimate brands, relatively, so yeah, they're okay, but they are not so. I mean, you can only expect so much from the price point, of course. It needs a little work on blending, and yeah, it's a great way to practice when you're doing your eyeshadows. Once you've shifted to a more, let's say, for example, like a Morphe or a better quality eyeshadow palette, you'll be experts already. Yes, of course. Just be conscious, definitely, about your ingredients. You can do your own research, but we already have our reviews up on our YouTube channel on Focallure and Beauty Glazed eyeshadows. Well, I think Focallure. There you go. What are you up to now, Mikey?
okay. So right now, I just finished doing my eyeliner. Now I'm curling my lashes to make them look more awake. and lift it like that. And then after that, I'm going to go in with some mascara for just a fresh look. I don't know if you noticed, I really like this brown eyeliner. It gives my eyes a little more uplifting effect without looking too harsh because of the brown color. And it also elongated my eye because of the wing. If you have, what do you call this? Wider set eyes. I know some people have wider set eyes. So if the distance between your eyes is bigger than the length of your eye, you might want to stay away from your winged eyeliners and just go for your natural lash line eyeliner. So now I'm just going to do my mascara. I'm using this mascara from Maybelline. This is the Falsies Push Up Angel. And I really like this one because I find that it holds the curl of my lashes very, very well. Until the end of the day, they're still up and curled, like falsies. I also did try to remove excess product when I took the wand out of the tube so that it doesn't clump on my lashes when I apply my mascara. So now I'm just going to start at the roots and I'm going to wiggle and then I'm going to flick up towards the tip so that they don't clump and they're very spread out and separate. Here, as you can see, that really did add some length and volume to my lashes so that we can look good while we're wearing our mask.
Right. As for me, of course, I'm a huge fan of winged eyeliners. I definitely did a winged eyeliner using my gel eyeliner from L'Oreal. This one is the Gel Intensa in the shade Profound Black. This is a really good transfer proof eyeliner, actually much like the LA Girl gel liner. We do think more people should be using gel eyeliners. They are so versatile and they are so easy to use. You get more control over your eyeliner drawing with a brush. But of course, it still depends on your preference if you'd want to go for a felt tip eyeliner. There. And then you can actually play with a pop of color for your lower lash line. I'm actually gonna put some blue eyeliner on my lower waterline, like so, just to add some more oomph to the look. As we've said, this is the time where you can play around with your eyes. What's up, Mikey?
Right now, I'm doing my blush. I'm using this Colorette color tint in the shade Emma. So I'm applying that just here at the center of my face. This is the traditional blush placement we do. And this can emphasize the roundness of my face so that it doesn't look too long since I have an oval face shape. An elongated type of blush placement would make my face look longer than it normally looks. So here, I'm just going to take some. I'm going to do the other side. So I just did an X here, right below my eye, beside my nose, there. And now I'm just taking my beauty sponge and I'm just going to blend that in tapping motions to blend it out, make everything diffused. You can also blend this outwards slightly or a little bit inwards for that natural flush type of look. I think I'll add some also onto my nose, just a little dot. And this one is okay. I know I put on powder earlier, but I only set my foundation very lightly, so this shouldn't cake so much. And your color tints are actually transfer proof. They won't transfer onto your face mask, even if they are sitting on those areas. So here, now I look like I have a natural flush. And now I'm just going to end my makeup look with a color tint also on my lips, for my lips. So make sure to shake these up really good because these are a suspension formula. So they're made up of solid particles and they're suspended in a oil-based solvent. So this is what makes your color tints very, very transfer proof. And oh, Richly Magtulis says, ang linis ng kilay ni Miss Mike. Hi, Bob. That's my boyfriend. So now I'm just going to apply my lip tint so that I don't look too pale because I look kind of sickly right now. Hanap tayo. Barbie says, what brush did you use on your gel liner, Mikey? So the brush I used is from, I don't know how to pronounce this, guys. I'm so sorry. I think this is Manji. I got this, huh? Manga. So, somebody says it's manga, and this is a bent tip eyeliner brush. Some of these come with a straight ferrule, so this is not broken. It came like this. It was made especially like this so that when you apply your eyeliner, it's very comfortable to hold. The brush sits perfectly flat on your eye, and you don't have an awkward hold on your brush. If it were more flat, like if I used it like this, medyo mas awkward yung how you would draw your eyeliner like that. So this one's really good. I really like this. This is my favorite from the brush that I bought. Carmela says, do you only use high-end makeup products? No, no, no. I don't know if you've noticed. We use a lot of drugstore makeup products too, like L'Oreal, Maybelline, Caroline, because they are very good quality. So it you can find good quality in more affordable products, but it also helps when you have the skills or you know how to use them properly. So yeah. Thank you, Carmela. I think I'm done with my makeup. Oh,
Right. I'm actually almost done as well. But wait, Carmela says, can you give me some tips for making a perfect winged eyeliner? Yes, of course. Here's a tip for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick this is how I'd usually do my winged eyeliner, right? Using my gel eyeliner and my angled brush right here. I'd load up my pigment on my angled brush, and then I'm just going to right there. Let me just show you. I'm just going to stamp that on the outer corner of my eye, right there. And then like following the slant of my lower lash line, and then I'm just going to use that as a guide. That's when you'll swoop the wing, the rest of the wing until you reach the inner corner of your eye. Okay, you can also do that hack with a felt tip eyeliner. Unfortunately, I don't have it at arm's grasp right now, but yeah, you can just get your felt tip eyeliner, assuming this is a felt tip eyeliner, and then angle it like that. Stamp your felt tip liner at the outer corner in this angle, and then use that stamp as a guide as you swoop your wing all the way to your inner corner. I hope that helps. Nika says, my holy grail foundation is L'Oreal Infallible. Na-miss ko si Miss Set. Now lang ulit ako nakapanood ng live niyo. Hi also to Miss Mikey. Hi, Nika! Thank you so much! Right. Dan Dale. Oh, Dale is here. Dale is also one of our graduates. Do you still wear lipstick or tint pag magmamask po? Any tips po for smudge-proof lip color? Actually, I'm just about to do that. I'm going to use a matte lipstick. Just a tip, you guys, you don't really want to use like satin lipsticks or demi matte lipsticks right now. If since those formulations are going to transfer onto the mask. So your best bet right now is a matte lippy or a tint. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply that. Thank you for answering my questions. It really helped you a lot. Sure, Carmela. As we've mentioned, we really like to have you here, you guys, and just feel free to ask away. Go ahead and ask your questions. Right. So, by the way, you guys, just a tip, another tip. My lashes grow a little too straight and downward. So this is how I curl my lashes. I just start at the roots, right? That, and then press, release, and then angle it a little bit, press, release, angle a little bit, press, release, up until I reach my tips to get that natural swoop to my lashes, and so that it looks like I'm more alert and more awake. LM Dioma is asking, is it still the same way to wing a hooded eye? Actually, yes. So long as your hood, or so long as it doesn't really cover your hood, or it doesn't, like your hood doesn't exactly get in the way of your winged eyeliner, you have to make sure of that. As you can see, I have semi-hooded eyelids, and I just don't let it reach my hood, right? Like that. because it's going to, the line will get distorted. And of course, we don't want that. There. I'm just gonna apply my lipstick. How about you, Mikey? How are you doing?
Sana all my boyfriend. So I'm on to my last step for my makeup. To add on to Dan Dale's question about lipstick, Coach Seth mentioned tints. There are other types of tints. There's more powdery ones, oil-based ones, and there's also the gel type. I find that the gel types hold on to your skin and last longer for better, and they don't transfer as much. I actually swatched some yesterday at the back of my hand and it's still there. So you're pretty sure those are transfer proof, right? So that's to answer Dandale's question. Now I'm just going to set my makeup so that it really doesn't budge, and I'm going to use this setting spray from Ellana Cosmetics. This one is the Flower Power Setting Spray. So it also has some rose and rose fruit extract. So you have also some skincare benefits there. So now I'm going to spray it onto my face. I'm going to hold it a few inches away, and then I'm going to spray it in an X formation so that it covers all of my face. And maybe I'll do a little T as well so that it has a second layer for my T-zone. So here, and then T. And now I'm set. I'll just wait.
All right, so I also really like setting my face with a spray, with a setting spray, of course. I'm going to use this L'Oreal one, and I'm just gonna. What I like doing is so that I can really make sure that it's properly and evenly distributed all through my face. Using my damp sponge right here, just gonna do a couple of sprays and then tap it on, like so. There, I also do this on clients who are quite jumpy. Some clients then get all jumpy when you spray a mist on their faces. There. So that's actually it for my mask-proof makeup. I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit, and then we'll do a test. Okay, if it does transfer or if it doesn't transfer. Let's see.
See.
Am I on? Hi. So I'm done with my makeup. So I'm going to go now after we do the test with the face mask. So bye everyone. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial or this live for mask proof makeup. I can't talk anymore. I'm pagod na, guys.
Right. So again, I am Seth, and I'm here with Mikey. We are from Makeup Science Asia, and if you're interested to join our classes, just feel free to send us a message on Facebook, on Instagram, there, or send us an email at info@makeupscienceasia.com. You can see us on TikTok, of course, on YouTube, on Facebook. We have a lot of content out for you, and yeah, please. All right, so let's do the test. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Here you go. There is nothing there. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. This is episode 5 of Friday Night Live with Makeup Science Asia. Bye.